Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales of the Abyss. So we're still trying to find rat pigs. We already found the one that's named Jade. She was way too easy to find.
Leave the audience hall, go right again to go down the stairs outside the above chamber. Oh. I missed a room. Oh, hello. This is the guest room. I have to question the thought process behind naming this rat pig after the professor. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Maybe that was supposed to be quiet. I have to question the thought process behind naming this rat pig after the professor. Oh.
He's talking about Nebulum, right?
Yes, Gelda Nebulum. The last one should be in the hall? Rat pig is high, but I said leave the room to find the last rat pig. Oh, in this hall.
I say we already got that one. Saphir, isn't that just the Reaper's real name?
The stupid look on its face is remarkably similar. What's so funny, Tyr?
Nothing, I'm just reminiscing on the fact that the Emperor named one of his rat pigs after Jade.
Oh yeah, you seemed to get a real kick out of that, didn't you?
He was very easy to find.
I found Jade's dislike of the fact even more amusing.
Good work. I'm relieved to have all my cute rat pigs back.
It's a sure sight with this many rat pigs together in one place.
They're so cute.
I don't know if the mic picked that up.
They're so cute!
Even though that's an internal voice. Your Majesty, about that reward. All right, allow me to give you this.
Oh dear.
It's a pass to Megalo
Frederica.
Megalo Frederica Spa in Kitterberg.
Close enough. Furrica. That's what I heard. Megalo Furrica.
And now she has to read it again.
Megalo Frederica. I want all of her characters to say that word.
It's harder if I said it as Mew.
Hey Mew, can you pronounce Megalo Frederica?
Hold on, I'm laughing too much that I can't even do Mew. And then, what?
See, it's not as funny when you're doing it on purpose.
Because you will understand, so it makes sense you would be able to pronounce it.
Yeah, but it's more fun when you flip it on your own.
Megalo Frederica Spa is a high-class member-only spa for nobles. It costs 100,000 gold just to join.
Someday I'm going to DM for Izumi, and I'm going to make all of the NPCs that she has to interact with, that I'm going to give their names as many syllables as
You want to
possible.
DM?
I'm speaking hypothetically.
Kage already does that to me.
No, I think if you DM'd, you'd probably end up running a pre-built campaign that you didn't have to come up with anything for, like Curse of Strahd or something like that.
Ha ha ha.
That sounds lovely. I've heard of it before. I'm sure the baths there are far superior to those at the castle. I can't imagine what a spa is like.
For some reason, I'm not very happy with this reward.
You wouldn't be.
Yeah, it's usually only ladies who'd have an interest in spas.
No, thank you!
Really? I like them myself. I'm pleased you do occasionally give out thoughtful gifts, Your Majesty.
Right now, it's under remodeling, but go try it out once they reopen. We get to go to an amazing spa!
I don't like the idea of strangers touching me.
I like spas. How many beds does he have in there for his rat pigs?
This was you, Izumi.
Hello, I have a present for you from His Majesty.
From His Majesty? If he's not giving it to us directly, that must mean... who cares? If he's giving us something, let's be grateful and take it.
It would be rude to reject an offer of kindness.
I had a present from Emperor Peony. It must be something really luxurious.
Watch it end up being like a fountain pen.
Just like the other one. Well...
There's no need for you to worry about it. It's the thought that counts.
Then, here you are.
Some sort of clothing.
Clothes, huh? Guess I'll try them on. What the
Oh,
fuck?
it's the Power Rangers outfits.
It's the outfit from Abyss Man, His Majesty's favorite superhero show.
They're characters from a series of children's plays. Emissaries of Justice.
You went to the trouble of preparing ones for all of us. It appears there's one left over. Whose is this?
Looks like it's for Ash. See? It's got his name on the collar right here, on the tag.
Wow, he must really be a fan if he went to the trouble of getting all these together. Knowing His Majesty, he probably practiced making these before making his... Knowing His Majesty, he probably practiced making these before making his own. Abyss Man, huh? Have no fear, Abyss Man is here! I'm not quite sure that fits me.
Yeah, no kidding. These look stupid. Luke received red.
Here, Abyss Black,
Okay.
Jade Blue, Anise Pink, Guy Orange, Natalia Green, Ash Silver.
Oh, haha. He's like the white Power Ranger or something.
Skit, the Emperor's ideal woman.
Those are weird names for the Emperor gives his rat pigs.
Yeah, really. Jade, Saphir, Nefri? He even used my name. He certainly does cause problems. There's nothing wrong with nostalgia for one's childhood, but...
Hey, didn't Nefri look pretty?
Now that you mention it, yes, she did. Her fur was quite beautiful.
Nefri was the Emperor's first love. Ha! The Emperor still won't marry because he can't forget about her. I have no idea what he intends to do about a successor.
Ooh. So the Emperor likes smart, pretty girls with glasses. Time to go buy some apple core spear.
Apple core spears?
That said capacity core.
Specs.
I tripped over words. Capacity cores specs.
Still haven't given up on marrying into wealth, huh?
Oh, shut up! Let me have my moment.
Besides, the Emperor can't marry you. He has to marry for the state.
Aww.
And you don't belong to a state, you belong to Doth.
She immediately punches him in the gut. Say that again and see what happens.
Yes, I'm actually quite surprised that my father didn't try to marry me off to Peony to secure peace between our two
Alliance?
kingdoms. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful he didn't, but...
Kimlaska and Malkuth have been tense for years.
Yes, but you can see the potential there.
Annis is dragging us off to Engave. Annis, why do we need to be here?
Cause I thought we could take the scenic route?
On an airship?
Yes?
What's wrong? Did something happen?
Oh, it's nice to see you all again. As a matter of fact, yes, we have had a little problem lately.
Are the Cheagles up to something again?
Yeah.
What exactly has been happening?
Well, our fields are being ravaged.
Yeah.
Your choice of words. Oh, but it's not the Cheagles. It's some other monsters that are responsible. Monsters? Are they coming into the village itself? Well, we don't keep a close guard like the other towns do.
This sort of thing has happened before, sorry.
This sort of thing has happened before, but most of the monsters around here are no worse than livestock gone wild. And they've never come in packs before either. So the present incident is being caused by packs of monsters. Well, yes, but there's a completely different kind of monster than we've seen before.
The fall of the Outer Lands must have altered the ecosystem.
So it would seem. A different species of monster is now going after the crops.
They're too much for us to handle.
Won't the Malkuth army help?
So many of the soldiers around here were injured in the fall of the continent. And lately, they've been busy staring down the soldiers from Kimlaska.
Oh, great.
Can't we do something to help them?
Yes, though we do have our own work to perform as well. Yeah. Let's see what we can do.
Really? Thank you.
We'll do what we can.
Why don't you talk to the people of the village? They can tell you more about the monsters.
Okay, let's hurry up and take care of those monsters.
You're just happy we're not
Annis.
going to Darth.
Why does it feel like you knew that there was trouble going on here?
Well, I did see like a group meeting from up above, so I thought maybe they need our help.
Hey there, I heard you're gonna take care of those monsters for us. I'm sure it won't be easy, but hang in there. Oh, hey, if you need to bait those monsters, take this. This is a special high-quality specimen only a few people can get hold of. You won't find this out in the normal market. Its aroma and flavor are both top class. Use this to lure them out and wipe them all out at once.
Mm-hmm.
Annis, you seem very happy about this.
About helping out people? Yeah.
Looks like you're ready. Want to head out? This
Yep.
way. They should be somewhere around here.
Okay, let's see if we can lure them out. Rose will take care of the rest. You should head on back.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to put the apple down. Everybody ready? Apple.
Sorry, but because there was very little animation, it just looked like he pissed out an apple.
I'll agree with that. Do you think they'll really come?
Maybe not while we're standing 2 meters from it.
Yeah, true.
Well, from what they said back at Engave, it sounds pretty certain.
Ah, was that a Nidorino?
How ferocious. There are too many of them.
I'm scared.
It seems we're surrounded.
You hide in the item bag, Mew.
Yeah.
To get this frenzied at the sight of a single apple, they must be quite starved. Here they come!
Ew. Jumps in the bag.
You's just living in the bag of holding.
Whoops.
Which is probably not a good thing considering there's no oxygen inside the bag of holding.
The magic ring helps me breathe too. Like,
Yeah, I don't believe a word of that.
The sorcerer's ring! Thanks to that, I can breathe in the bag of holding!
You cannot.
he comes back out. It's game mechanics.
It is not. DM says no.
Wow, those were weak.
Don't kick Canis.
It sounds like a Nidoran.
It does.
A male Nidoran. Threer! We have 3 spellcasters in the party. I should have thought this through.
They're just dying anyway.
They're getting stronger. If this keeps up, we could be in trouble.
Oh, don't say things like that.
Don't worry. If worst comes to worst, I'll protect you.
Oh,
Natalia just gets this annoyed look on her face.
What are you looking at me like that for?
You'll protect her, huh?
Yes?
I will keep that in mind. It's just like you said, Guy. They just keep coming.
Does Natalia sound pissed off to anybody else?
She's jealous.
I am no such thing.
Then why did you stab at me?
I did no such thing.
Then why do you have daggers at Guy?
I don't use daggers.
Your eyes are saying a different story.
I literally use a bow.
They seem curiously organized. I suspect there's something behind all this. It's probably a Pokemon trainer.
I suspect Anis is mad.
Maybe there is a monster trainer.
Maybe there is a monster trainer.
They've got to be getting nervous too. At this rate, they're not going to get the apple.
You think so? Feels to me more like we're being tested.
I don't like the sound of that.
No.
At least it's not the guy who uses 6 Magikarp.
No, but I think I know who it is.
Are you telling me it could be
Arietta?
Yes.
not Gloomietta? Can I just... I'm just gonna grab the apple and just throw it at her face, okay? Is anyone okay with that?
Poor girl.
She's attacking a town that needs the vegetables.
The
not
monsters are her friends. She's just trying to feed them.
Well, going to a town is a stupid idea.
Oh, word. Is there no end to these attacks? How many of them can there be?
I don't know, but however many there are, either we get rid of them or they get rid of us.
Marietta, if you're out there, get the fuck out in the opening now!
Yeah, because she's going to listen to you.
Or we're gonna kill more of your family! I went there.
You're such
I
a
did.
bitch!
Arietta really did roll all the ones for her backstory.
Oh, I'm tired
I
of
don't
this.
know.
I need
I'm pretty
this
sure
done.
Zirko took a lot of those ones.
Well, it seems you're in luck. From the tension in the air, I would suspect these to be the last of them. We've
They
been fighting.
better be.
We've been fighting birds, lizards, blobs, and ghost monsters, and for some reason they all have the exact same cry.
Maybe they were trained by the same person.
They shouldn't even have the same vocal cord structure.
That one was literally a fish. Do fish have vocal cords?
it wouldn't make sense. Well, hold on. Whales can sing.
Whales are mammals, not fish!
They're walking on their 2 fin feet.
I'm gonna look this up now. Do fish have vocal cords?
Is it over? It would seem so.
What was with the hordes of those things anyway?
Fish do not have vocal cords. So they vocalize using 2 different anatomical methods.
They slam their jaws.
First is when a fish uses its muscles to drum or vibrate its swim bladder, an internal organ that helps fish control their buoyancy.
So they literally vibrate their buoyancy ball.
Yep.
I love that that's what Izumi calls the swim bladder, a buoyancy ball.
This article doesn't say what the other one is.
There is something else that they do where they like just close their mouth, which just sends like a slapping sound. I know there's a fish that does that.
You're lying, Tyr.
I was shocked to see such different species of monsters forming a pack.
Not to sound like Jade, but it bothers me too. I hope there's nothing more to it.
But it seems like this incident has been taken care of.
It does indeed.
Then let's be happy about it. The people of Engave will be relieved to hear the news as well.
I'm so glad it worked out.
Right. There's no point. Right. There's no point in worrying over what we don't know. Let's go report back to Rose.
I can see Mew going up and lifting up the apple and putting it on his head.
Everyone, I'm glad to see you're all safe.
There were a lot, so it was a little tough, but we got rid of all of them.
Thank you so much. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks for saving the village.
Ooh!
My son gave me that to commemorate my becoming the mayor of this village. He said it represented his wishes for my health as I protected the village. But then the war came along and we couldn't take such an important thing from you. Huh? Don't worry. If anything, it belongs to you for protecting Engave.
Thank you, Rose. We'll treasure it.
But would your son approve of our carrying it? Don't worry. If we couldn't grow vegetables here, he'd be out of business too. Business? Yeah. When the war came along, he got spooked and ran right off the battlefield. These days, he's selling vegetables out in Cassidonia. My cabbages!
Can I eat the apple now?
Have I mentioned it's really hard to look at Hojo in the remake and not hear him say that because he's the cabbage salesman from Avatar?
But at the same time, there is a certain monologue he does that carries Hojo out well.
Yes, well, Shoshana hasn't gotten there yet.
Yeah, I'm not saying where or what or that. Just monologue. That's it. Oh yeah, we have this thing. Could you help us figure it out?
That sword!
Holding the apple.
Isn't that the sword I offered to the Emperor?
Yes, we're presently borrowing it because we need it for something. Incidentally, it seems that this sword was one of a pair.
That would be blood pain. I've left it to my son now. What do you want with it?
Apparently it's needed for some big planetary phonic art thing.
I see. Well, I don't mind, but...
Is there something that bothers you?
Well, that weapon was once used to seal away a Phonist who was ravaging Malkuth.
Seal away? Don't you mean defeat it?
The serial Phonist killer, correct? As I recall, that was your last battle.
Yes, it was horrible. She destroyed an entire company all by herself.
Her?
It was a small company, granted, but still.
An entire company destroyed. That sounds like a demon.
And you could only seal her away.
So where'd you seal her?
That's confidential, you fool. What do you think would happen if someone let her out? In any case, it's a dangerous weapon. Be careful with it.
So you're not going to tell us?
What? You want me to decipher this scroll? Let's see. This scroll indicates the locations of a forbidden verse. Now perhaps this scroll contains the verse itself.
Most likely. The first 4 lines indicate that this scroll is a forbidden verse, but the rest...
Wait a minute. I've seen this poem before.
Where did you see it?
Glenn, what happened to that thing I was using as a paperweight? Bring it here.
Paperweight?
Who is voicing him?
This is definitely you.
Yeah, this is probably definitely me. Is this what you mean, Father?
Yes, yes. It used to be part of the city gates, but it came off during the fall. I'd been using it as a paperweight. Look at the words inscribed on the...
Sorry, this voice makes me yawny.
There's definitely something written there. The cluster of ice that doth shine like silver sleeps at the base of soil. It disappeared! Could this be the contamination effect?
If it is, does that mean the stone's phonons and your phonons mixed together?
So it would seem. The line vanished from the poem on the scroll as well. This must be an indication that the seal is being broken. Then all we need to do is find rocks like that one and we can decipher the scroll? Yes, and we'll be able to acquire the forbidden verse. It appears there are 3 sealed phonic arts in all.
So... Wait, so we're going on a treasure hunt, huh? If the poem is 14 lines and the first 4 is explanation, that means there are 10 stones.
Which makes 9 left. It's going to be hard to find 9 stones scattered around the world.
Oh, but doesn't this poem contain the locations of the stones?
What's in the snowy region?
Yes, I'd imagine. Well, let's just keep it in the back of our minds as we go. If we investigate places that fit the bill and ask people we run into, I think we'll find them eventually. That sounds like it could really take a while. Field Marshal, General McGovern, I appreciate your help.
Ho, ho, ho! I'm suddenly Santa Claus! Then bring me another paperweight next time you come. I just lost the one I had on hand. You literally absorbed my paperweight.
Jade can be your paperweight.
He's too big.
It's also...
We're gonna do one more
Let's go
thing.
on a treasure hunt!
We're gonna do one more thing before we end the episode.
Oh my god, Annis. We need to go to Doth.
No,
Annis is like,
no.
nope, we're going to Ketterberg.
Let's land not on a mountain.
Now land on the snow, please, 'cause I have the flight stone thing.
Well,
What is it, Jade? Now that I think about it, when I was a child, I saw something that resembled a forbidden verse stone.
Really?
I believe Saphir went and... Saphir? Ah! I think a servant from my childhood buried something that looked like a forbidden verse stone behind the statue of Carl III in the plaza.
let's look for it. Here?
That's the statue of Carl III, but,
In the plaza?
in the other
Maybe
plaza?
talk to people.
Is there another statue?
Is there?
Yes.
There! Hi.
Here's something. Is this it? It's got letters on it. Yes, the great power that doth sleep at the foot of the frozen mountain. Looks like it really was one of the Forbidden Verse stones. Yes, the line has vanished from the scroll as well. Alright, and we will stop there.
But we'll find more of them in the next episode.
Will we? Will we really? Or will we go to Doth?
No, we're gonna do other things. So see you next time, Jenny.
Bye.
Hey guys, do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video.
A huge thank you to Kyle Sheridan for donating and helping to keep our show going.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Let's Voice Act Tales of the Abyss. If you want to watch the last episode, click the box on the left. Or if you want to listen to our fantasy journey of Dungeons & Dragons from our show called Saving Throw, then I suggest clicking the box on the right. So again, thanks for watching and see you next time. Janet?